Johnny's up. It's a top 10 list from Johnny McKinnon. He went with 12 horse yesterday. Start with number 10, Johnny, and tell us why this horse is number 10.
Like I said, this was
it's
fairly
rushed.
Fairly
That's
rushed.
all right. It's all subjective.
But, I don't know. I got number 10. I got Brilliant Corners.
Brilliant Corners. You're
Yeah.
the first guy to ever put Brilliant Corners on a top 10 list. Brilliant Corners was good yesterday.
Roy Hill picked him off.
Just picked him off, but Roy Hill was supposed to be one of our best horses. So Brilliant Corners, number 10 for Johnny McKinnon.
Yeah. So I got Adrenaline Rush at number 9.
Adrenaline Rush, number 9. He was very, very good.
I don't see him on your list, but anyways.
He's in my I run into horses list. It's on the
list. Then I got Braemar.
Braemar was excellent yesterday. He comes in only at number 8. Must have a strong list there, Johnny.
Well, I kind of forgot about him.
Oh, and then you stuck him in at number 8. I see.
Tipsy and Dixie, I liked
Tipsy
her.
and Dixie was very good. Now, I did beat her with Miss Meringue.
It's the first time I think anybody's gone with her other than Harry. So
that's right, in quite a while. Danny and Harry. Tipsy and Dixie was good. Finished second to Miss Meringue. Was very, very good.
Kicked off, yeah. And then I got Miss Meringue
Miss Meringue was very good yesterday.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Well and Down.
Well and Down. I got Well and Down on my list for yesterday too. In there.
Right around this. I think you got her 6.
You're at what, number 5?
5.
Yeah. Well and Down, number 5. Now, Northern Blizzard was going to win that set and got out of gear, and I gave Northern Blizzard a lot of props for not making a break. He got out. If you watch, he hit his knee, which is okay because he's wearing flip flops and a tighter hobble. He just brushed his knee, but then he hit the bike, and then I thought he would come unglued to make a break. Nope, he came right up trotting. Now, take nothing away from Well and Down. She came from left field and was flying. James said she jumped over a pile of shit in the last turn. Earmuffs, Ollie. She jumped over a pile of shit in the last turn and almost made a break, but then just come up and was flying at the wire.
Then for
number 4.
Free Lunch.
Oh, I didn't put him on my... Yes, I did. Maybe I did. Yeah, I'm on number 10. Isn't that him down there? I'm not giving away my list.
Yeah.
No Free Lunch, number 4. Yeah, he was pretty impressive. It's pretty hard not to like him. He won. He was probably the only horse wrapped up going under the wire. Blue Monk and him. Once I hit you, I knew I was a winner with Blue Monk.
Then I got Eglaire. Maybe I'm
Eglaire, no, she was good. Eglaire, yeah, and I said this yesterday. Not a lot of people know this, but Eglaire tied up a week ago. Usually, for those of you out there training horses or that know about tying up, sure, we didn't take her blood, but she was stiff enough after she trained 2 weeks ago. You could see it physically. She tied up. Usually, when you have a tie-up case of that magnitude, where you can physically see it after they train, that level's pretty high.
I trained her that day.
Yeah.
I could tell the way she trained. I didn't know she was tied up, but I knew she wasn't.
She wasn't herself.
Yeah.
And this affiliate that come back 7 days later, and we didn't treat her. You know, we just gave her. She had lots to drink. She had electrolytes, but
started turning her out. I think,
started turning her out. Yeah, and she was fantastic yesterday. So absolutely number 4. Not that shocking.
Then I only got One My Heart in because at number 2 because I never. That was when I run all over track. Can't Muscle Me, and I never.
Oh, you never got to see her?
No, I never got to see her.
She won wrapped up. She's a very, very nice
So I got her number 2, and then I got Blue Monk.
Well, it's pretty hard not to put.
Could be reversed.
Either one of them were good. Blue Monk. Blue Monk. What about Ollie's horse? First Glance? Oh, give me that. I didn't put him on my list either. So, Blue Monk. Blue Monk is Johnny's number 1 horse for yesterday. Won My Heart Hanover. I think most of the lists over the conceivable next few weeks will have Won My Heart and Blue Monk near the tops. I didn't know how Won My Heart would be, right? We'd been in the jog cart, but Amy won the set with her the week before in like 2:18. And I knew she could go lots, but I'm like, what's she going to be in a race bike? Behind the gate is the old Sebastian K going to come out in her, from the year before, the horses we had the year before.
I remember Sebastian K galloping for like...
No, Sebastian U. Sebastian K is his daddy, too. So, I didn't know how she'd be. She went a mile in like 2:08 or something, wrapped up. So good. I was so impressed. I don't know why I didn't think that I would be impressed with, I was scared. She was so good again. And Blue Monk just blew me away. I said to Johnny just before we started doing this video, I said, I don't remember ever having a 2-year-old pacer that was a legit 2-year-old pacer. A 2-year-old pacer that you really hoped would be to the next level. And I've never had one, right? Our best pacer that I can remember, maybe I'm missing some, was Sunshine's Finest, I think. In the last little while, anyway. I don't think I've ever had a horse as talented as Blue Monk at this point. I know James laughed and said Beef and Cheddar is great, and Beef and Cheddar is an amazing animal. But Blue Monk just does everything so effortlessly, and he's so smart. He doesn't wear a boot. He just wears a line pole on the outside, or a bit burr maybe, and he wanders a bit, obviously. He did yesterday, but he's just so fast on his feet. We come off in 58. That was the first time those horses ever saw 2 trips, and that was the first time they ever saw the race bike. And every single horse, we had 5 breakers, but look at the breakers. Can't Muscle Me doesn't generally run behind the gate. I think she was just fooling
She
around.
wouldn't even she never even let the
she
gate
just
speed
hold on.
up. She did.
Yeah, so she wasn't really in the right frame of mind yesterday, which is fine. Frilly Fringes never has a bad day, ever. I'm a Lovely Lady. Sure, she's made breaks, but she's one of her best horses. Those were 3 of the 5. Who were the other 2 that run? You must have won.
Jesse Balboa.
They were you. Jesse Balboa. I just think we got to work on his equipment. We'll get him right. And then Sunshine made it look like she actually touched her knee and made a break yesterday coming into the last turn. Don't mean to pour salt in the wounds. But, just hold on, buddy. So, a great day training yesterday. You got Johnny McKinnon. This is Johnny McKinnon's top 10 list. We'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to do my top 10 list from yesterday, top 10 list overall. All the stables, all the 2-year-olds, all the 3-year-olds. We'll be right at it in just a little bit.